Welcome to Nonsense Sports. It's your boy M. Francis C. The NBA season is less than 2 weeks away. So here at Nonsense Sports, collaborating with The Cutting Edge, we're going to give you guys our NBA preview for each team in the NBA. We're going to give you guys some expectations, some reactions, and what we think is going to happen this season. Is going to be our main predictions into it. The video for the Lakers done by Jermaine from The Cutting Edge is already out. Make sure you guys go check that out. The link will be down below, also with a link to his channel. Check him out. Check the video out. This right here is Nonsense Sports. I'm going to start you guys out with the Boston Celtics and some of the Eastern Conference team. We're going to have Jermaine's going to do some more videos. Ryan's going to come in and represent his Suns. We have a lot going on with Nonsense Sports. We want to thank you guys, the viewers, for giving us the feedback, letting us know to continue with the nonsense, and for talking nonsense with us. This is Nonsense Sports. Here we go, guys. Let's get it. Alright guys, so I'm going to start talking about the Boston Celtics, the Eastern Conference, and I'm going to be straightforward with you. I'm going to be completely honest. There should not be any kind of realistic expectations that big names, newcomers, Kemba Walker, Enes Kanter will come even close to filling the void left by Kyrie Irving, Art Horford, Marcus Morris, Terry Rozier, Aaron Baines, and Gershon Yabusele. Now, yes, it is necessary for me to list all those guys that are no longer with the Celtics, and it's not just for shock value, but kind of is for shock value because the Celtics lost a lot. Now, lucky for them, a couple things that are lucky for them is that they did not lose their main core. Jayson Tatum is still there, Jaylen Brown is still there, Marcus Smart is still there, Gordon Hayward, and Robert Williams is showing a lot of progress. Also, like, the biggest luck sign that they have for the Celtics is that Brad Stevens, he has done his work with the glass half full. Look at his past. He's done great things, but when you think that his glass is half empty, he always looks at the glass. He always looks at his glass half full. Speaking of the big names for the Celtics that are going to be playing this year, Jayson Tatum should be the #1 offensive option. Kemba Walker should lead from the rear, and he should look to create more before taking over in the fourth. The Celtics need Tatum to break the 20 points per game mark, even the 25 points per game mark, which it doesn't just account for some of the offense that was lost. It also starts getting him used to going into his bag of tricks when needed, because he's going to need to make that leap into stardom that he obviously did not make last year, but he did take some strides towards it. For the Celtics to be successful, they're going to need him to go into that leap, to go into his bag of tricks, get used to it, so that way when the moment comes, when the moment is in the Celtics and their need to win, they know that they can count on Jayson Tatum to pull them through a hole. Everybody knows what Kemba Walker can do, and everybody's thinking, oh, Kemba Walker's going to take over the game. No, the Celtics want Jayson Tatum to take over. Bringing Kemba Walker in was like that was his support for it. Kemba Walker is not going to go in there with the same attitude or with the same demeanor that Kyrie Irving did, because obviously that did not work out the first time around. And obviously Kyrie Irving and Kemba Walker are two very different players with two different mentalities. Kemba Walker should, in my opinion, Kemba Walker will feel out better to the Celtics, but Jayson Tatum should still be the #1 guy. Now, also, if the Celtics could somehow, some way find the Jaylen Brown that was, that came out of nowhere in the 2017-2018 season, that guy was great. If they can find him somewhere, they'll be great. When it comes to scoring for the Celtics, it shouldn't be much of a problem, like I said, but they should have some type of expectations. So these are my expectations for how the Celtics will go when it comes to their scoring, who will be from the top to the bottom. Obviously, Jayson Tatum should be breaking the 25 points per game mark. Kemba Walker should be breaking the 20 points per game mark. Jaylen Brown should be breaking the 18 points per game mark, and also getting Gordon Hayward. Everybody talks about Gordon Hayward going back to his Utah Jazz years. That is very unrealistic. Like, you can't expect this guy to do that, and you couldn't expect him to do it last year. This year, he needs to focus on one thing: staying healthy, staying on the floor, being defensive, productive, not being a liability defensively, but also, just trying to get into a rhythm. If he can hit 15, it'll be great. Smart's going to be somewhere between the 10 and 11, and I don't know. we'll give tackle fall 6 points, mostly just for fun. All help offensively will be appreciated for the Celtics. And honestly, we all know Brad Stevens is going to find offense in the most unlikely of places. The offense for the Celtics should not change very much. They should still be a great offensive team. Now, the defense is where it gets kind of fun, and also a big X factor defensively should be or will be tackle fall. I mean, this guy doesn't like chest bumps, and he's not allowed to walk outside when it's very windy, mainly because he weighs around 65 pounds and he is 9 feet and 39 inches. Have you seen the Lord of the Rings? He's like the Ents, and the Ents are like the elves are like these whole people. The Ents are like the big trees. They're like, everybody's always hyping the Ents. The Ents could do this. The Ents are like the Eagles. They're just like this mythical creature, and they're just like the really big trees that come out of nowhere, and they don't do a lot till the end when the plot needs them to do something. But everybody's always hype about them. Every time that I see and hear anything about tackle fall, it's like Lord of the Rings fans going hype about the Ents and the Eagles. And don't quote me on Lord of the Rings. I don't watch Lord of the Rings, but it was a great metaphor. But what I'm trying to tell you is that is tackle fall's role for the Celtics. All he has to do is kind of kick back, look tall, and make a difference defensively by blocking shots, alternating them, not getting dunked on, not becoming a highlight. And don't get your ankles broken, because honestly, man, don't get your ankles broken. You're too big to like see you like fall down. Like, if somebody breaks your ankles, you'll probably end up falling down back on Friday when they're already in an away game. We can't have you doing that, bruh. So, tackle fall is the Celtics Rudy Gobert, JaVale McGee kind of project. The upside is great because you have a big man with plenty of potential, and you're getting him at a very, very low cost. Like, he's a draft pick. And honestly, yeah, a lot of people went before him. But tackle fall, you know, he's a project. Now, these are my failure, break-even, success expectations for the Celtics. What would make this season a bit of a failure is that the Celtics make the playoffs team. They have the roster to make the playoffs, but if they make it in the bottom as a bottom 4 team, I don't see them going very far. The Celtics cannot afford to not have home court advantage in the first round. They'll need all the momentum they can get. And yes, this is a great team by a great coach, but the Celtics are missing a lot, and if they get in the bottom 4 and they don't have that momentum going into it, they're going to be a first round exit. What will make it like a break-even season for the Celtics will be another second round exit. And it doesn't sound very good, but if they had Kyrie Irving and they had Al Horford and Marcus Morris, and they still got out on the second exit, and there was still a second round exit. Now, with the newcomers and bringing in new guys into the system, that's going to be there for years to come, and they can get into the second round exit, that's going to set up a higher level, higher confidence for next year, even though they already have that, but some of them don't. Now, what will make this a complete and entirely successful season for them is, of course, getting to the Eastern Conference Final. And it's a bit of a reach because you look at this team and they have so many plot holes in a sense. It's not just defensively. It's not just Gordon Hayward's health and how much production he'll be able to put out, or how much of a leap Jayson Tatum can make. But if all those guys work to 100%, and even if they lose in the Eastern Conference, this team will still be the season will still be a very big success for them. And if they can somehow make it to the championship, I mean, what could happen, guys? Like, anything could really happen. All right, guys. So this is your boy I'm Francis E. That's my IG, by the way. That's why I say it that way. My name is not I'm Francis E. That'd be kind of weird, but never mind. That'll probably be pretty correct. Whatever. Hey, follow me on IG. I'm Francis E. Nonsense Sports. Let me know what you guys think about the Celtics. Let me know what you guys are your expectations. How many wins you guys are going to get. In my opinion, they'll definitely break 50. Definitely be somewhere fighting for 3rd or 4th spot. I think they have a pretty good shot to get to the 2nd, depending on how much Jayson Tatum and how much load management they do. But hey, man, let me know what you guys think about the video. Let me know what you guys think about the Boston Celtics season coming up. And please stay tuned with Nonsense Sport. We got more videos. We got more nonsense comments. We got more nonsense comments. More nonsense comments. We have more nonsense that is coming for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day.